What is up, YouTube? My name is Alan Lamar, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, y'all. As you can see, new camera quality thanks to one of my friends. Highly appreciate them. And also, I really don't know how I feel about this head. If it low key made me feel like my head is too little or big, kind of in the middle. I don't know if you see me over there, kind of looking at myself. Alright, by the title of this video, you guys already know what's going on. I did say on Instagram that I wanted to do a story time. Honestly, I don't really have. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I didn't think about any stories at first, but this story just so happened to pop up in my head. As I was scrolling on Twitter, I was seeing some shit about exes and shit, and I was just like, alright, so what can I really talk about? So this story time is about my ex and how she fucked me over completely the last and final time. But this is also a mukbang, you know. I got me some Wingstop. I got me some lemon pepper and barbecue wings. And just some fries and a soda. It's like, fuck it. What else can I eat? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought it's literally it's 12:25, almost 12:30, right? And Wingstop usually closes, well, my Wingstop usually closes like around 11:30. So I think I was gonna get my food, but I got it. I got it. Alright, y'all. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on into this video. Hey, don't call me weird, but I got blue cheese, right? And I don't use it for my wings. I use it for my fries because it tastes 10 times better. These fries are mad cold, but I'm gonna eat them anyways because I'm hungry. Honestly, on Instagram I asked, do you guys want to see a Q&A or Mukbang story time? And a lot of y'all chose Mukbang story time. I don't know why y'all want to see me eat on camera. This is kind of but we gonna make do what it do. Feel me? Alright, so about the story. So me and my ex at the time, we was dealing with each other for 3 years, on and off. Longest relationship. And honestly, I was the only one invested in the relationship. Let me say that. Unfortunately for me, right, I got played. And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how I got played, right? So my ex had, she don't get me wrong, right? I'm not gonna say completely she's a bad person, because I always see the good in everyone, right? So she's an individual that we shared a lot in common. We shared a lot of things, right? We were both young at the time, like really young. This was around, I'll say our relationship was from 2013 to 2016, on and off for me. So within those years, like, she literally would do certain things that, a girlfriend or a partner shouldn't. But then again, she was young, and I can't, like, looking back, I can't even fault her for it anymore, because when you're young, you do dumb shit, and that's just what it is. But enough of all that, right? So it was this day. We finally got back to speaking terms. And only reason why we got back to speaking terms, this is all cold, but they good. Only reason why we got back on speaking terms was because we share a mutual friend at the time, which was her best friend at the time. And her best friend really wanted us to work out and fix men things, whatever the case was. So I was like, fuck it, let's give this another try. Mind you, right? Mind you, she had just got out of a relationship with somebody that she left me for, right? So fast forward, we good, right? I asked her to be my girlfriend again, and we were good. Awesome sauce. It was around Pride Month, June, beautiful month. You know, it's a month to be happy, prideful, and celebratory. I don't even know if I use that word right. I'm kind of slow. Don't mind me. This chicken is so good, bro. I can't multitask for shit. But what was that again? Oh yeah, I had asked her does she plan on going to Pride because if she did plan, like at the time she didn't really have as many friends, and the friends that she did have wasn't really like up for it, I guess. So I asked her, her being my girlfriend, and me thinking that we could go have fun. I asked her, hey, just come with me, my friends, and I'll introduce you to them. It's gonna be a good time. You don't have to worry about feeling out of place and none of that because I'm spinning. Out of place and none of that because literally my friends are so fun and so dope, and they'll make you feel extremely comfortable. So as such, Pride rolls around, and first thing I say to my friends, hey guys, you know, it's my girlfriend. What name can I give her? This is my girlfriend, Linda. And I hope you guys enjoy her as much as I do. Because I definitely enjoy her, right? So I thought I did. Ciao. So in the beginning, everything is all peaches and cream. We on our way to Pride. We about to turn up, have fun, and all that, right? So at Pride, literally, an entire block and streets, different streets, are blocked off for the whole day from 12, no, from I think in the like probably like 8, 9 till 7 till 6, 7 in the afternoon, right? So it's hard to like move around and cross the street because those streets are blocked off. You can't necessarily cross them. So literally, you can't take. I mean, you can take a cab, but why would you? I got. If you're accessible to the train, it makes more sense to take the train because the cab is gonna leave you where you wouldn't be left. So I'm just saying. So we took the train, as the New Yorkers we are. And don't get me wrong, everybody takes the train to Pride, unless you're a night owl and you're going after the parade, and you just want to be there for the after functions. Then that's totally fine, because after that, all streets aren't blocked off anymore. So we get there, We hear music blasting. We see the floats rolling by. We see a whole bunch of people. It was so lit. Like I never like every time Pride rolls around, it's like you never see that many people in one place all at once. Like it was every year is even the one that just passed. Like I was so surprised after the whole pandemic, people would still come out and still have fun. Like it was so dope, so lit, and I wish I enjoyed myself that year, 2016. Um, home. We get there, the music is blasting, we dancing, walking by. So one of my friends was like, "Let's not watch the parade because there's no girls here for me to, you know." When black people go to Pride, they go straight to the pier because that's where all the action be at. That's where all the fun shit be at. That's where everyone be at. So she wanted to go to the pier, straight to the pier. So that's what we were doing. In the process of it, right, there's people selling um adult drinks. Different people. Um you got some over there, you got some over here, you got some over here. Like they're literally all over the place. And they're different people. Um so we caught, as in cop, we got some. Everybody got their own. Um Me and my sister, I think we shared, of course. I'm not sure. Um, and basically, it was all good. By drink number one, it was good. Drink number two came around right around the time when we were halfway there, but not fully there yet. So we stopped to go to the store, and literally, we got what we got, and we just stood on one block because they were, you know, doing like some, what's that? Double Dutch. They were doing double Dutch, and my friends wanted to um, jump rope. So I'm like, all right, let me just stay here. That's my girlfriend. And from us getting there till then, her mood completely started changing. And I didn't necessarily know why. Because don't get me wrong, I was asking, are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, are you enjoying yourself? And her response was, yeah, I'm good. But I could tell it in her face that she wasn't okay. And I honestly didn't know why. I thought everything was positive, everything was calm. My friends was showing her nothing but great energy. And I'm not just saying that because they're my friends, but it's the truth. Like, I wouldn't bring nobody around people that would make them feel uncomfortable. So we're there. I'm sitting down because at this point, like, mind you, I haven't ate. I didn't eat. I ate before going, which was the morning time, but I didn't eat around the afternoon, and it was extremely, extremely hot with so many people, yo. So many people. It was like a sauna outside. I did not understand how New York could get that hot or how it still gets that hot, but it does. But I'm glad that summertime ain't an all year round season because I probably would have died a long time ago of a heat stroke, not gonna lie, because this shit is fucking ridiculous. Um, so we're on to drink number two. My sister copped one for me and my girlfriend, and also she copped one for herself. And then my friends, I think a few of my friends shared one, whatever the case may be. Cool, right? So I only took two sips. Mind you, everyone had their own at first. That was the first drink. Everyone had their own. The drinks are in bottles that are, I think, this big, if I'm not mistaken, and this is not a big bottle, and I guess this child, it wasn't a big bottle. I can say that. Um, child, I'm tearing this up. I don't give a fuck. Y'all want to see me eat? Mm, mm, mm. But the second drink was the same size, but everyone was sharing. Not one, but like it was like I think we have what, four more. And, two took. Basically, it was me and my girlfriend and me and my ex, um, my sister and one of my friends, my other friend and my friend, my other friend and my friend. It was like that. So literally, yes, I sucked my fingers. Oh well, did with it. Literally, it wasn't even like I literally took two sips out of it. I literally took two sips out of it, gave it to her because it was completely frozen. Like it wasn't even like something you could intake. You had to wait till it melted to actually like drink it. That's how frozen that shit was. But I gave it to my sister so she can hold it, and of course, my ex was taking sips out of there, well, trying to. Again, she started smiling. We were having fun. We're at the pier now. Um, and it was a good time. So two of my friends, they smoke weed. I don't intake weed. I don't smoke at all, actually. So I was just like, all right. Since the pier was divided, right at the time they was dividing the pier because it was over capacity and they didn't want it to be over capacity. So, which didn't make sense. If you don't want something to be over capacity, why would you divide it? But hey, to each his own. They don't do that now though. But yeah, um, I had we had took pictures, right? We had took pictures, and then my friends went to go get weed. But the only area to go get weed was the over capacity area, because that's where all the people was at. So literally, we had to hop over gates to get there. So we did so, and me, the person I am, if I don't know nobody, I'm not gonna look at you directly in your face. I mean, no. For what? Me personally, if I see somebody I know, I look at them, make sure it's them, and then I'll be on some, oh, what's up? How you doing? This and the third. Spark up a little conversation, nothing too drastic, nothing too deep. But yeah, if it's somebody I don't personally know, but knows me, but I don't know who they are, it's like, how can I, speak to them or worry if they're there if they're not going to say anything to me, right? So, mind you, when we went to go get the weed, it was just me and my two friends. So it was just three of us. We got to the overcapacity part of the pier, and literally, we was chilling. Like we stood there for about like a good 15 minutes. They found weed, they smoked, and we was just standing there. And I get this call from my sister. She's like, "Yo, bro, your girlfriend is bugging." I'm like, "What you mean? What happened?" She's like, "Oh, her ex called her and told her that she saw you." I'm like, "What? What that got to do with what that got to do with me? I don't give a fuck if she saw me. She ain't say nothing to me. She ain't say nothing to me. So why do she care?" So her ex called her and told her, "Oh, I see your little," because I was a lesbian at the time. Excuse me, clearly. "Oh, I seen your little girl." I don't even know how that conversation went about. Like, I really wish I could sit her down and ask her all these questions because I really just want to know like what transpired in that time because I was so fucking confused. Like literally, we was good at first, and then all of a sudden, everything like blew up in one spot. I was so fucking like I was so confused, y'all. I was so confused. So I'm like, she's like, yeah, she over here bugging, like talking about she don't want nothing to happen to you, and you left her, come get her. She feels alone now. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? You wasn't alone. You was with my friends. You were having conversations. You were having conversations with my friends. Like I was conversing perfectly fine. So I was so confused as to how you felt alone. And then like, and then my sister goes, yeah, and she's drinking from everybody's drink. Like she even finished the one that you got. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm on my way. Tell her to calm down. We'll be right there. So literally, we left from the overcapacity side to go back to where we was at. They weren't there. So I called my sister and I'm like, yo, where y'all at? She's like, oh, we came to where y'all went to go cop weed, so the overcapacity side. So I'm like, why would y'all tell me to leave if y'all was just gonna go over there? It don't make no sense. So again, me and my friend, because my other friend she left, she completely disappeared, started tweaking. I don't know what happened. Like if I'm pretty sure she remembers, but she was really squeaking. I don't know. So me and my friend, the last one that was standing, we left and we went back to the overcapacity side. And yeah, she's funny. And hold on, I asked them where they was at, and literally they walked up like, well, I told them where we was standing, and literally they walked right up to us, and yeah, and then I go up to her trying to hug her, and she's like trying to be all standoffish and shit, and I'm like, I was confused. I was like, you good? Like you was just good when I left you. So I'm confused. Like what happened? She's like, no, because you left me alone, and I want to go. Like her emotions was just all over. Like she was really, I don't know what was going on in her head, but she started crying a little, like not crying, but like almost on the verge of crying. She said, "Let's go dance. I want to go where the music is at." Me not knowing her ex was where the music was at. So I'm like, okay, calm down. We gonna go sit down. Cause I need to sit down. I feel like I'm gonna pass out this fucking heat and me going back and forth. I felt like I was little on literal death. No funny shit, yo. I'm not dragging it. Every time, every time I don't eat or I don't have nothing to drink, and I like my body just starts shutting down. So I really felt like I was about to pass out, y'all. So we got up and we went to go sit down. I sat down. Three of my other friends sat down. Mind you, it was about like 6, 7 of us. Three of my other friends sat down. She stood up. She stood up with my friend, and I think my sister was also standing up. Uh, and yeah, my friend had left. So yeah, it was about like 6, 7 of us. Literally, her emotions just started spiking, and I could tell in my sister's face like she getting tight. Like when my sister gets mad, she gets mad, y'all. Like there's no telling her nothing. Like, oh yes.
Oh,
I was talking about you remember Linda and and the pride that we all went to.
Oh.
That's what I'm telling them. That's what I'm telling them about.
Boo, let me tell you something. I just come to bother my brother really quickly. How we doing? What we eating today?
It's a little cold.
Oh.
You already took it. Don't put it back.
I don't like that.
That's the rudeness for me. Anyways, y'all, this is my sister, Nay Rose.
Hey, y'all. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, it's long. You like my hair? Look.
Yeah, don't get that on my bed. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Continue the story. Let me chime in a little bit.
Yes, mind you, I was at the part where you was getting, like, we was sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just see it in your face like you was getting tight.
Mm-hmm.
So this part right here is what kicked it, right? So I look up and she's crying on my friend's shoulder. You remember? She's crying on my friend's shoulder and I was so confused because one minute, yo, she's okay. Next, it's just like emotion, waterworks. And I'm like,
Let me tell you something. Don't bring nobody nowhere, right? If they don't know how to act. When they intoxicated. Because let me tell you, this girl had one drink. She had one drink, bro.
No, bro. Remember, we had bought one. Right?
Yes.
And then
she went to go buy another one? Okay, see, that's her problem. She knew her limit and did not stop. This is a learning lesson. Because I'm going to really be honest with y'all. How can you get drunk off 2 nutcrackers? It was nutcrackers.
And it was shared. It was shared, y'all. It was shared. Like, y'all thought I was bugging? Nah, my sister. But let me tell y'all, right? So my friend, she's crying on my friend's shoulder talking about, I don't even know what the fuck she was saying because I was so far to the ground sitting down.
I was like...
And I was looking at my sister and she's like... Oh,
it's time to go.
No, come back.
It's time to go.
Sorry, y'all. Excuse me.
He got a little excited.
When my sister gets upset, I already know what the deal is.
Yo, bro. Honestly speaking, I just wanted to have a good time.
I know, right? We all did. And mind you, the rest of my friends was feeling my pain because I was on some. She can't be dead ass. So my friend that she was crying on, she was like, "I think it's time to go, bro. Let's go." So I'm like, "All right, fuck it."
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
Key. I'm sorry. Okay, good.
I'm like, fuck it. So
you got that on your face. I'm gonna have to tell you right now, right
what?
Here. There you go. I continue back.
I was like, fuck it. We out of here. So we left my other friends. They was good. You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't want to roll with us anyways after all that. So we leave. We're leaving, and
didn't she say she went to stay?
Yeah, she was like, let's go back. I got some things I gotta say. I'm like, to who? I was so confused. Then we walking, right? She literally calls.
Mind you, no. Mind you, the train was mad far, bro.
Oh, the train was mad far, yo.
Yo, bro, we walked.
Just
imagine being in one spot because we was by the pier. Just imagine being in one spot, and you can't go one way because it's blocked, right? So you have to detour.
If you live in New York, right? Check this out.
Oh my God, bro.
If you live in New York, you know where the pier is.
Mm-hmm.
We walked from the pier all the way down to Canal Street.
Walked.
And
this bitch had the nerve to say, "Let's go back." I gotta go. Bye, y'all.
Yo, like
that story was. We gotta talk later. Bye.
So yeah, that was a little intermission for y'all. Literally, she was like, "We have to go back. I need to go back." But what the kicker was, right? And this was the complete heartbreak for me. She calls her ex, crying, talking about, "I can't believe you did this to me. You cheated on me, and I had your back, and all this extra shit." Like, she was hysterically crying, venting to her ex on the phone as her ex is at Pride living her best life, talking to all these other bitches, not worried about her. But you're in my face calling your ex, and you think that was okay. I'm not making this shit up, y'all. I'm not making this shit up. I'm sorry, this shit's still good. It's cold, but I'ma eat it. So, she gets off the phone with her ex. And she's like, I don't want to go home right now. I need to go back. And, nah, even before that, as she's on the phone with her ex, my sister goes, "Yo, I'm really about to punch the shit out of this bitch. Is she dead ass?" Like, my sister was so mad. Because the my ex was literally walking all over me, and I wasn't noticing, and I was letting her do so because I wasn't noticing. Like, I was literally getting my face plated in my face, literally. So, as we walk, she finally hangs up. As we're walking, she says she wants to go back. She's not done yet. She wants to continue to have fun. All this extra. And I'm just like, nah, you're drunk. It's time to leave. You need to go home. So, literally, we stopped by McDonald's because my sister and my friend was hungry. I was also hungry, but I literally just wanted to sit her to the side and talk to her. I don't care how drunk she was. I didn't give a fuck. I really just wanted to know what it is. I sat her down and I literally said this, right? We were dealing with each other for 3 years. Even though it was on and off, I still care and love you deeply. Which was true at the time. And literally, the response she gave me was this: I don't love you how you love me. I'm not in love with you. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with my ex. And when I tell you that shit right there broke my heart completely. I invested so much time, so much energy to this one female just so she can say that to me. She had a lot of complaints about me, like I'm not aggressive enough, I don't mistreat her how an AG would. Um like she wanted me to be this aggressor towards her, and I was never that type of person. I'm still not that type of person. Y'all can ask the girl. Y'all can ask my girlfriend right now. I'm not. I don't mistreat her. I don't do shit like that. Y'all can actually ask any girl. I don't do shit like that. Even if we're friends, I wouldn't put my. I can't put my hands on a female. As a girl, I couldn't put my hands on a female because I always felt like I wasn't a girl. So, she also said, excuse me, she also said, "You're an awesome person. I want you to find somebody." She said, "I want you to find somebody that's actually gonna love you for you because you're sweet, kind, nice. You're everything a girl could ask for, but I'm literally attracted to her," as she was referring to her ex. And I was like, I couldn't say anything. I was speechless. What hit me harder than anything was her saying, I don't deserve you. You deserve somebody way better than me. Because I'm just not it for you. I put on my sunglasses so fast and I was just crying. Not showing any type of emotions, just crying. Didn't know how to feel. I didn't know. I didn't know exactly like what I was doing that was so wrong. All these years, you made me feel like it was me, and it was actually all you. This person cheated on me, manipulated me. She left me multiple times. She verbally abused me, and I still took her back every time. And literally, thinking back, again, I can no longer fault her because we were young at the time. But honestly, like my feelings were 100% invested in someone who wasn't invested at all. And I don't mean to talk bad on her or none of that. For me, it's not even about that. It's more so don't paint yourself out to be this person that you're not. Because she painted a whole story. She sold me a dream and was the total opposite of what she was talking about. So we got up, right? We started walking away. Mind you, we were still by Dunkin' Donuts when all of this was happening. My sister did not see me cry, thank God, because if she did, so my friend didn't see me cry. They didn't see me cry. Um, it's hot. I need to turn my AC back on, but it's gonna make mad noise. So we start walking away to go to the train, and literally, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go this way because I don't want to be a burden. Like we had this conversation already, and I don't want you to follow me. I'm going home. You don't have to worry about that." Mm. And I literally watched her walk away. I watched her get up and walk away from me. And you want to know what I did? Being the simp I was, I got up. Mind you, when she walked away, I started crying again because I had already stopped, but I started crying again. I literally got up and I chased her. Well, I waited 3 minutes before deciding if I was gonna do that or not. I got up and I chased her literally down the whole block. I ran to her, hugged her, and I told her I don't want you to go anywhere. We could still work this out. Like I was still trying to like mend shit that couldn't be mended. And me being the person I was at the time, like I couldn't see that. I really couldn't. I was blinded by love. And yes, I know I was young. Who knows what love is, child? But at the time, like I was in love. I really was. I really was. I was 100% invested in somebody that wasn't like that didn't want me at all. Um, so I was like, no. Even if we don't work out, I would still love to be friends with you. Like I don't want to lose you at all. Even like as a person, like you're just like me. Like we're literally yin and yang, and we could talk about anything for hours, hours, hours on end, and the conversation will never die out. So that was like my best friend at the time. Not even gonna lie to y'all. But in the same token, like again, I wasn't thinking straight. I just wasn't in the mindset of, listen, you need to be 100% to yourself and let that girl go. But I couldn't do it. Yeah, I finished my food. I'm not even gonna lie. But uh, my sister and my friend didn't buy anything from Dunkin' Donuts, so they went to McDonald's. So we literally followed them there, They were already there. We followed them there, and we were talking on our way there, laughing, which was weird because you literally just made me cry, and I'm already laughing with you. That should have told you a lot, but hey. Um, we got to McDonald's. We sat down, waited for them to finish ordering their food or whatever, and they sat over there. We sat over here, and we were talking still. Yeah, it was. I thought it was cool. I thought we were good. So, get on the train. We leave. We get on the train. Hold on, y'all. We leave. We get on the train, and literally no words were said. It's like she didn't want to speak to me. She didn't want to see me. We literally did not make eye contact at all. Like I kept looking over at her to see if she would like look at me, but nothing. Staring off into space, just waiting on her stop to get off. That way she can transfer trains. Um, so she got off, and my friend and my sister was just like, "Bro, you're really on some shit. Like you need to let that bitch go ASAP, or you're just gonna continue getting hurt." And I'm like, I know. Like I realized at that point, I already know. Like you don't have to tell me something that I already know, but I just can't. I can't because I felt attached to someone that I thought can love me the way I love them, but in all actuality, it would have never happened. And me being the young lover boy I was, I just seen past a lot of things. I always forgave, never forgot, but I definitely always forgave her as a person because in my heart I always thought that she never did anything intentional, ill will. I never thought that she did anything to hurt me, but in actuality she was doing everything to hurt me, even if it wasn't intentional. But hey, I was hurt every time. Um, so literally, I hit her up once I got home, and I'm like, "Hey, I hope you're good. Make sure you get some rest. I honestly want to be your friend, even though we're no longer together. I still want to be your friend. Um, I don't want to lose you as a friend, and we could just be cool. That's it." And she's like, "Yeah, I think that's for the best. I think we moved back into the relationship way too fast after I just broke up with so and so." And yeah, literally the next 2 days come, haven't heard from her. Um, she completely ghosted me, and a week rolls by, and I'm deleted off Facebook. My number is blocked. I'm blocked on Instagram, and I'm just on some. I thought we were good. I'm so confused. Come to find out, she literally got back with her ex, and that's when I knew in my heart that it would never happen. Um, I was so heartbroken. I didn't know how to feel. I cried every day. Um, I'm just like thinking about this shit. Like I can't believe I invested so much time and energy into one person that really ain't give a fuck about me, as much as she said she did. She didn't. Um, so it's just a lot, and it was more. It's more. Honestly, it's more to her. But I'm just saying this one specific story because honestly, it was the biggest story heartbreak I've ever experienced in my life. I literally hated myself for 3 to 4 years because I always thought I wasn't good enough. Even if, even though I was trying to, even though I was talking to other girls after, or conversing with them, not really dating them. It was always through text. We never linked up. We never dated. It was never none of that. If it was sex, it was just sex, and that was that. And literally, I hated myself. I was trying to find love. I was trying to find that spark in every other girl, but I couldn't for 3 to 4 years. And literally I said, fuck it. Enough is enough. I'm good. I'm done. Um, I need to get back to me. I need to get back to, loving myself and all this extra shit. Even during my transition, I was just on some, what am I gonna do? Like, I know no girl's gonna top that. I know no girl is gonna, I'm never gonna find that connection with another girl. But, time goes by and I was cold hearted to the max, bro. Max. Like, I was on some I don't care shit, fuck you. Literally like being mean to everyone due to the fact like I was still going through that mindset of heartbreak for me. And I didn't know it was heartbreak. I genuinely at the time really didn't give a fuck about nobody. I didn't care. And that wasn't me. I had to reevaluate myself and literally be on some, you need to get back to you need to get back to love, care, caring person that you are, because I am a caring, loving person to those I love and care about. Even if I don't know you, I'm still friendly, I'm still nice. I would still like to get to know everyone because I'm just that type of person. I don't see the bad in nobody until you do something bad to me. Even if that person says, bro, you shouldn't chill with her because this, that, and the third. I'm not going to listen to that person. I'm going to find out myself. If that's how you are, then I know how to move afterwards, for me. But I don't judge a book by its cover. Never. Never did, never will. Yeah, still to this day, we do not speak. We spoke, I believe, 2 years ago. And, it was awkward. No conversations were had. Like, we literally linked up and nothing. It was like a waste of time for me because I'm here thinking maybe we can mend our friendship because we always had a great friendship. But nah, it definitely wasn't like that. And not even 2 years, 3. When I started my, no, I'm lying. 2 years, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, yeah. Um, yeah. So it was a lot. Um, she's no longer with that person, so I've heard. I genuinely don't give a fuck who she's with. I don't care, honestly. Um, I wish her nothing but the best. And I hope she did change over time and grow as a person because that was fucking terrible of her. But hey, to each his own. Now I am again the loving, caring person that everybody knows and loves, and I would never change for anyone. And I don't give a fuck if you dislike that. I don't give a fuck if a person dislikes. If I'm dealing with somebody and they dislike the fact that I'm friendly, that's your prerogative, not mine. I'm gonna always be a friendly person no matter what. I'm gonna never be mean to somebody that ain't do shit for me to be mean to them. Even if they did do something to me, I wouldn't be mean to them. I'm just that type of person. So, hey, again, to each his own. Um, and yeah, now I'm happy. I'm living my best life. Not stressing. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's someone special to me right now, and I'm not gonna ever let this one go because this one is definitely it for me. Not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna speak about the what ifs because I'm not a pessimistic type of person. So, yeah. That was a lot, and I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be long ass shit, and I haven't made a long ass video in a long time, so this is gonna be funny to edit, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, please comment. I reply to everybody that comments. I like to share my mouth. I reply to everybody that comments again. And hit that notification bell because it literally reminds you every time I upload a video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, y'all. Peace.